Hi, I'm Andrew Phelps, Director of the Oregon Office of Emergency Management. Welcome to our weekly watch report, brought to you this week, as it is every week, by the Oregon Office of Emergency Management. Well, we've got quite a lot going on here at OEM and throughout the state of Oregon, so let's begin by talking about our recent federal disaster declaration. This declaration was approved by President Trump just last week in response to our appeal of an earlier denied declaration dating back to January 2017 winter storms that impacted much of our state. Now, we're considering this kind of a partial victory. Only 4 counties were included in the declaration itself, and the incident period was cut down considerably to 3 or 4 days in January. However, we're going to work with our federal partners and our federal coordinating officer to ensure we can maximize the amount of recovery dollars brought into Oregon through that disaster declaration. We also know much of the state is experiencing an uptick in wildfire activity, so we want to make sure that folks are being conscious and aware of wildfires and fire danger in their communities. And as you see reports, make sure that you're spreading fire safety and preparedness information with your community members. And as always, the best wildfires are the ones that don't start, so be smart about how you're interacting in our wildland-urban interfaces. And finally, in case you haven't heard, it's time for the eclipse. Next Monday, the 21st of August, the Great American Eclipse will be upon us. It should hit the Oregon coast around 10:15 in the morning and exit the state through the Ontario-Oregon area into Idaho about 10:25 Pacific time, an hour later Mountain Time, which is where Ontario finds themselves. So a very exciting time, expecting about 1 million visitors here in Oregon. We'll have the State Emergency Coordination Center activated throughout the day on the 21st, and we'll have staffing here at the ECC in Salem monitoring eclipse-related activities throughout the event. Now, we've got a lot of public safety action and activities associated with the eclipse. A number of our local county and tribal emergency coordination and emergency operations centers are activated for the eclipse. And while it's certainly a full showing for public safety agencies around the state, I want to remind folks that really the success and good time that could be had by all during this eclipse is predicated on you all, our Oregonians throughout the state, having a great time, meeting folks that are here in the state to enjoy the eclipse, and just being good neighbors, helping folks out if they're here for the first time, and just making sure that everyone has a safe and enjoyable experience. So follow us on Twitter and Facebook, as well as our other state and local partners. We'll be sharing all kinds of information as the eclipse draws near, and keep your eclipse glasses at the ready so you can safely view the event. And yeah, enjoy it. This will be a once-in-a-lifetime experience, to be sure. Well, that's all we've got this time. Until next time, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.